I mean, I'll want your help, everybody. What did we do last week? I don't remember. But today, on a Sunday, we're in Strahd land because Steve is unfortunately unavailable for Icewind Dale. That also means there will be no game tomorrow for anyone that actually watches. I.e., hi, future me.
Stop,
Future
stop,
me.
Um,
stop
Davey.
putting,
I'm
stop putting,
Davey.
stop putting the stream down.
what?
Davey's in the house again. He's like the most like loyal chap that I ever
We should,
have met.
because we don't want to make any money from this. No, that wouldn't work. I was going to say we should have a Patreon to get Davey to England to play a game with us, but the only person that would contribute to the Patreon would be Davey. So that doesn't really work.
And us.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something we could organise amongst ourselves rather than
Yeah. Yeah, no worries about tomorrow, Davey. I don't think we've got a game tomorrow, due to summer occurring. If I do lose my internet, I apologise. There's a thunderstorm beginning to go here, so it does sometimes happen.
It's the same in southwest UK as well. I'm looking out the window and I'm expecting just lightning to hit any second. So
sorry, Veronica. Yeah, we found a tome detailing Strahd's history, which through no effort on our part did we find. I think it was just pure luck that we eventually noticed it, because we were probably going to miss it because we were being numpties. And then we decided to return the dragon skull to Argynvost, at which point we were met by a creepy elf guy that works for Strahd.
One of the best.
Carriage.
One of the best boys.
We had. I mean, you missed the most important revelation of the session. Well, apart from we're going for dinner with Strahd.
Magus is 4 foot tall.
Let's realise that Magus is a short ass finally.
After like 2 years of playing.
I didn't know either, to be fair.
But we found out that Luca may well be Sergei.
Sergei von Zarovich, the older brother of Strahd.
In a vision when you read the tome, yes, indeed. There was someone who looked very much like him, and I think you've said out loud you do remember being Sergei, so that's happened.
Is it older brother? I assumed he was a younger brother.
He is a younger brother.
Younger.
I thought he was older. No, never mind.
No, he's younger. He's much younger.
Yeah, he's a lot younger. It's a little brother.
Jim, you're in this position because you know the material. Fuck up.
You know some of the material.
I know some of the material.
And then we went through a whole like mind-twisting debate about how that could be possible, because you can't get out the mists even if you're dead. And does that mean he died before the mists were a thing, or and there was a big debate. And
I thoroughly enjoyed all the red stringing.
We went round in a big circle and came back to the point where we agreed we don't know.
Indeed, Alexander got a point of inspiration for his red stringing. Remember that, because we never used them. You then asked Rahadin, hey, could we just finish what we were doing here? And he's like, yeah, sure. And you've walked straight into the hall and met with the Revenant, who you are currently in combat with. Because life happens, Nick, Sindel won't be returning, so I've removed them from the combat and not thought of a narrative way to write them out at this point, but we will say it happened before you got into this combat for the sake of ease. And at the top of the round, we have Cedric.
Oh, right. Yes, hello. I also have a little cheeky question for you, Veronica.
Yes, you can have the spells that you got. Oh, behind the scenes, we've leveled up to level 8.
Yes. That wasn't the thing. I was going to say, considering I managed to actually keep the secret of Cedric being Sergei, can I get a point of inspiration? Seeing as I actually,
I'm
not sure if asking for it is how it works.
But it's the only secret I've actually managed to keep in D&D.
He's not wrong.
Seeing as Matt noticed that Magus is short, can he have some inspiration?
Yeah.
Oh,
Can I
for
have
goodness sake.
Can I have a point of inspiration for this shirt because it
I
like
want-
really
I
messes
think
with
it's
green
worth
screen.
inspiration.
I won the musical question in the week.
There was an off stream real life point of inspiration for Hazel. Hazel does have 2 inspiration concurrently.
Nice.
You can only have one.
In real life and in game.
Alexander has one. Hazel has one.
Oh, nice. I would recommend
Um,
spending them as soon as possible so that you can get another one.
I think Hazel might spend hers on giving Alexander another one once he's used his.
Oh, metagaming.
There you
All
go.
about
Not
that
only
meta.
I've just learned something else new as well. Not only did I not know that Magus was 4 foot tall, Davy lives in the desert.
Blimey.
How did that
Oh,
happen?
Why?
Can
That
we know
sounds-
the state?
Do
That
you
sounds
live in
cool.
Arizona?
Let's not dox Davy, please. Let's
Yeah,
keep him
no
safe.
doxing.
Let's
Let's-
protect him.
I just
Southwest
like playing the
United States.
game of
Arizona.
Yeah.
Arizona, yeah.
I have friends who live in Arizona.
Jim, I got someone else, another board game I need you to order me from America through the people you know in America.
Sorted. I can do. But
Although
yes,
now we have Davy.
I'm going to
For
throw
your cheekiness, you can have your goddamn inspiration point.
Nice. Thank you. And watch as I never use it because I will instantly forget.
No,
Yeah.
I think I've had a point for about 9 months.
But yes, I'm going to Sacred Flame this little Revenant boy.
Deck
Hey.
save, yeah.
Oh.
You are essentially a revenant, aren't you?
Yeah.
$19, he saves.
Bastard. Well, that's me, I suppose.
Oh, you've remembered. See, I always forget Cass's Blessed Strikes.
Well, I've only just got it. That's why I remember it.
And Magus, what would you like to do?
A good question. I want to do my new magic spell because it's fun. So I'm going to cast Guardian of Nature.
Let's have a read.
With a spell slot this time. And you'll see twigs and things start growing out of Magus's face and hair, and his skin gets harder and barkier, and then the roots come out from his feet. They start, the whole area around him, roots start coming from the ground and trying to grab at people's legs and things. And 15 feet around him is difficult terrain.
Oh, okay. Could we put a template down just to... Or I can put a template down. 15 feet.
For my enemies only, not for my friends.
Oh God, using a scroll pad, what do you call touchpad, is
What?
not good for
Right.
this. Nearly got it. Nearly got it.
You can do it.
15.1, 15 feet.
Lovely. And I'm then going to, like, roots come out of my hand as well and wrap around my spear, and I'm going to lunge forward to try and skewer the revenant in front of me
Hit me.
with advantage now. It's 19 in it.
Oh, absolutely.
Splat. None. 13 of damaging things.
13 damaging things. Very nice.
Nice.
Oh, some of that's necrotic.
Yes.
3 necrotic. Blah, blah, blah.
3 of it's necrotic.
Okay. Anything else?
That is it.
Didn't realise that was a bonus action spell. That's nice.
Lovely, isn't it? thought it was very fitting for maggots for lots of reasons.
Anyone want to run Godfrey?
I used to at some point, and so I've got access to him, so I can do the thing.
I could do it. I just can't be bothered, Jim.
Well, that's perfectly fine. I suppose Godfrey's going to move into melee on this side, and he's just going to take. Oh, he has multi-attack.
Only on fist, I believe. He can only fist twice.
Well, let's give it a go. So he's going to give that Revenant two fistings. One's a critical hit. That's a lot of damage.
Oh, that's a lot of d6.
Oh, that's because of the favored foe thing. So it is 15 actually.
Much more palatable, thank you.
15 plus 4, so 19.
And hit me again. Oh yeah,
A 23.
this Revenant wants to be fisted.
That's a whole 6.
We should just recruit loads of badass NPCs like him and let them kill Strahd, and then we can just watch.
He's not coming with you after this. He's got shit to do.
Yes, imagine 46 punching damage against Strahd.
Anything else from Godfrey?
No.
Time for my poorly Revenant. First, he will regenerate. For all the good that will do. He's kind of surrounded. And he is also a Revenant. And therefore, he will also do some fisting. Who? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Sounds like a party.
1, 2, 3, 4 is what I'm going to do. Roll. 1, 2, 3, 4. So maggots.
Definitely hits.
They hit. Oh, let's change that up. Is that right? No, it's done the thing. So it's 7.
Oh, just 7.
It will be 7 plus 4.
Yes, you're right. 7 plus 4.
Godfrey's thing was doing the same.
Same thing. Yeah, you're not a sworn enemy. Not yet. And let's do that again. This one's against Ola.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. And that's all he can do, I believe. A quick double check. Blah, 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 blah. Should have really been using Vengeful Glare, but at this point we know what the outcome is, and he doesn't care because he'll just come back tomorrow. Ola!
I'll slicey and dicey with the long sword.
Yes, that hits.
That is 9.
Yep. Again.
Oh, sorry, this should be +3 to that. So that should be 12. And then that's 11. It's my undead feature, level 7. Basically gives me and any other undead, including him,
Yes.
+3. Aura of hate.
11. Oh god, 11. Come on, brain. That's, yeah. Oh no, that's too many hit points. He is not looking good.
12
Anything
and 11.
else?
No, that's all I can do.
Lysander.
I'm gonna stabby stab because yeah. And that's 1, 2, 24 to hit.
Yeah.
7 piercing
Yeah.
and 16 sneak attack.
Describe the thing.
I pretty much stab him, catch him where someone else has stabbed him, so I end up half putting my hand through his revenant-y body.
Oh, you're covered in some goo. It's not very nice.
Yep, not happy about it. Was not planning on that. Might vomit.
You're out of combat for now. In the background, you will see Rahadin reclining in the driver's seat of the carriage, just doing a nice little.
Somebody shut the door. We don't need any sarcastic clapping right now. Right, let's do this thing with the skull or pieces of the skull or whatever it is. Where do we need to take it?
Oh, Sir Godfrey. There is the rest of Argynvost's body is stored in a tomb of sorts out in the graveyard. I can show you the way.
Lead on.
Yes, I can definitely show you the way. I remember where it is. Jim remembers where it is, apparently.
There's a graveyard here.
Go on, Jim. Through the double doors into the chapel. Down to the outside door.
I know, it's just hard moving me and Cedric at the same time.
You can drag and select them both.
I know, but they're hitting walls, that's the problem.
You'll step out into a cemetery where it's obvious why it's a cemetery. There's also this 7-foot tall wall surrounding this courtyard, and in the corner a huge stone tower. What does it look like? There are silver-plated gargoyles shaped like dragon wormlings clinging to the roof of this tower, and a huge marble door set into the wall with the name Argynvost inscribed on it above.
I shall try the door. It appears to be locked. Alexander?
I'll give it a go with Thieves' Tools.
Please do.
Can I check for traps first?
Yes, you can. Investigation, please.
I'm not very good at investigating at the moment, but it's an 11.
It seems an unwieldy sort of door to try and trap. You don't suspect there's any traps at the moment?
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit. 14. I can only roll 7s.
I was shaking my head at Jim, asking, being cheeky again. Nope. 14? that will indeed do it.
Oh, yay. Can I tell the others that they can go in and check while I run off and find the remnants of the skull that I have stowed away?
Looks like there is another of those undead dicks in there.
Yes, as you heave open this door that clearly hasn't moved in decades, there are a couple of skeletons on the floor, actually, but one of them does turn its head to you and start to raise up and draw its sword. Sorry, it's wear it down time. Let's do this again. Combat. There we go.
I like the fact that I am a very slow undead boy. I always am very low down the initiative. With a minus to my initiative.
Yeah, my initiative is back where it should be. It was being a bit weird last time we played. I kept rolling really high.
You can see everything around you. And let's start off with Cedric.
Fuck's sake. Well, I
You
can
can't
see.
stuff your face. You've got to kill some already dead things.
No, I can take a break from putting strawberries in my mouth. I am just going to throw a guiding bolt at it. It's
Yeah.
my little opener. And I'm going to do it at first level. That's a 23.
Obviously hits.
Ooh, tasty. That's 18 radiant damage.
18 radiant damage, and it can't regenerate next turn.
And that's
also,
it.
Is it also sparkly?
It
It's
is.
also sparkly.
Yes, it is. And that's it for now.
Okay. Alessandro, what would you like to do? Where's the combat music? This is too creepy for the combat.
I would like to move, but I can't because we paused. And
Sorry.
I'm oddly far away from the door for the person who opened it. Shit. So I'm gonna panic because that's what my boy do. And in opening the door, seeing it and going, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Uh, 17 hits.
You get advantage on your first one.
And yes, that. Check for a critical.
Slightly better. Very much better, but not a critical. Okay, so first one, damage. 11 force damage.
Don't you get sneak attack if you've got advantage? Or have
Oh, yes, I do.
have I made that up?
I do, but let me roll my Eldritch Blasts first, otherwise I will get confused. It doesn't take much.
Oh, I don't know if you can sneak attack Eldritch Blast. I don't know.
Oh, no, it needs to be finesse or ranged.
21 hits.
21 hits. That's 8 force damage. And with that, I am going to back up round the corner. Why the hell are there so many dead things here? And that'll be it.
Okay. Revenant time. We cannot regenerate. We're going to try a Vengeful Glare. So if he lumbers forward, the first person he will see will be Olaf. Will that work?
Hello.
Can you make me a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw?
Probably not.
Yes, you can. You're fine, and it wastes
No?
a turn.
What have
Hey,
I
you
got?
got 16.
Oh yeah, +3 from my aura of awesomeness.
That's all it can do on its turn. How disappointing. This is going to be dead by the end of the next round. Olaf, what would you like to do? You're in melee with it now.
I'm gonna draw my great sword. I'll just drop the shield. Well, I've probably put them away anyway because I thought the fights were over. But I'm gonna draw my great sword.
Fights were
And
right.
hit him upside the head.
23 hits.
Nice. So that's 14 points of slashing damage. Second blow. Oh dear, 15 to hit.
That does it.
Does it?
Its armor is in very poor condition.
Again, I'm going to pump a smite into it. For 19 points of damage, of which 4 is the smite.
Good to know. Anything
that
else?
Is all. That
Lovely.
is all, I think.
Magus?
I will step to the side and just blow smoke at it and poison spray.
Con save, is it?
I think so.
Look at me remembering spells. It's like I've been playing for 3 years. It saves.
Right then. Then the bonus action, I will use Balm of the Summer Corpse to pump some healing into Olaf.
Very quiet again, Tom.
So I'll heal you for 3d6.
Ooh, very nice.
Okay, 10 healing.
Olaf gets 10 hit points, courtesy of Magus. Anything else?
That's it.
Jim, would you like to run Sir Godfrey again, please?
Righto. He'll move up into melee. And this time he's going to get a longsword to the face. It's a 19.
Definitely hits.
I'm going to roll it versatile.
He gets +3 from me.
Nope, so
Ooh.
17.
And
Oh wait, what's the +3 to the attack roll?
Oh, to the damage.
To the damage, so it is a 17.
Yeah. So you'll see all the spirits sort of swirling around. Any undead and sort of empowering the blow. Me, him, and the bad guy, unfortunately.
and that will be it for the time being.
Okie dokie, into round 2. Can you get him before he gets you? Cedric.
I'm going to Sacred Flame him.
He did almost 100 damage in that round.
I don't roll the fucking saving throw.
Meets it beats.
It does, goddammit. Fucking reference. And yeah, I guess I'll take one step forward. And that's it for Cedric.
Okie dokie. He's not much use, but he's sturdy. Alessander.
So I'm gonna throw. I'm gonna pop around the corner so I can see, because that helps. Oh, he's right fucking there. I'm gonna step back, and then past Godfrey, I'm gonna throw the Seeking Dagger. $16.
Hits.
Oh, yay. Damage. That's 8 piercing, and then
You can have sneak attack because you've got an ally within 5 feet.
yeah, I
I
know.
guess.
5. But then I will offhand bonus action take another attack with my offhand dagger, so it won't do much, but it might do something. No, it won't do anything. 11.
It won't
That's
do
it.
anything.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It tings off the door.
Your sneak
It's
attack should
full
be
of holes.
Your sneak attack should be 4d6 at level 8.
Except I'm only so many levels in rogue, not 8 levels in
Oh,
rogue.
okay. Oh, yeah. I always forget you're not pure rogue.
And it's Revenant time. And the glare clearly just isn't working. So sorry, Olaf. You're in melee.
That's fine.
Godfrey looks like him. Would you
can
prefer
look.
to be fisted or long-sworded?
I'm not fussy, really.
As long as they ask for consent. And it's
Yeah.
Well,
I
agreed.
mean,
yeah, exactly. You just, yeah.
I mean, I would use a longsword two-handed personally for the versatile damage. But it doesn't really matter when you miss.
Yeah, it doesn't matter at all. He's just slowing up the play is all he's doing, Olaf.
Yeah. He only got 1 attack.
Yeah.
Poor guy. Because I got 2.
Definitely hits with a 24.
Oh, terrible roll. 11.
Plus, or have you added that?
That's all. It's all added in now automatically. Second hit. Exactly the same roll.
Yep, 24 hits again.
Oh god, I rolled a 1 and a 2 again. 10.
Not looking good.
No. Oh, and that's all. I don't think I've got any bonus actions. So that is
Sorry,
it.
he's full of holes. Magus, can you finish this?
I will for fun. I think that's for fun. Magus will just put his spear in his back and all of a sudden start bulging and bubbling and turn into a giant toad.
Bear with me.
As you do. As you do.
Just a stretch Veronica's grabbing
Magus
his
is very random today.
Wild shape. Giant toad. Giant toad. Give permission to Tom.
Oh, I've had no rain all weekend and now we've got a severe weather warning.
Fucking ribbit.
laugh.
Ribbit.
And
Mofos.
then he'll pop forward and grapple the guy to make him swallow him.
What do I have to do?
It's an athletics or acrobatics check to be grappled.
Okie-dokie. $19.
You're gonna go well.
He was a strong boy in his life.
19. It's a draw.
What
Let's
happens on grapples on the
Rollies.
floor?
Rollies.
Okay.
I don't know if that is what happens, but it is now.
I'm happy with it.
It says,
Oh dear lord.
oh, really? It says in the event of a tie.
Wait, was that? But I was clicked on Giant Toad. I got 2-2. Sorry, Matt,
Basically,
with the actual rules.
With the actual rules, it says if it is a tie, it remains as it was before the grapple check.
Never mind then.
And yeah, the rollies didn't work either. So sorry, Giant Toad Tom. Anything else?
No. It's gonna go. "Ah."
Yeah, basically,
Jim,
if
Sir
you're
Godfrey?
not grappled, you lose. But if you are, or if he was already grappled, then a tie would mean that you remain grappled. There you go.
So,
Matt.
So I'm going to use Branding Smite with Godfrey. And then he's going to belt this fellow with a long sword. It was 24.
Yes, 24 hits.
So then that is... Oh, lovely.
+3.
So that's 9.
8.
Not quite enough.
And then a whole 2 radiant damage.
Rolling all the twos and stuff as well. I don't know what's going on with the dice tonight. Damage dice are
Still
not
not
on
quite
fronts.
enough.
No.
It's nice when the actual PC gets to finish it. Cedric, for the love of God.
Right. Well, I'm going to chance another Sacred Flame because I'm not going to waste a spell slot on something that's nearly dead.
Good action economy. That is what they're here for, to run you down.
Oh, you fucking asshole.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Suddenly quit. This dead guy suddenly gets a burst of speed and dexterity and gets out of the way.
I assume no bonus actions, any movement.
Nope.
I assume he was a goalkeeper in his previous life, as he's sort of currently barring your entry, and yet managing at the same time to dodge all of your attacks. Alessander.
Same as before. Seeking Dagger.
Finish him.
No.
No.
Another tip roll of
These are
another roll of
They won't die.
But bonus action, I can do a thing. I'll just offhand dagger attack. 16.
Hit.
Thank you. That's 1 piercing damage, but he is in melee, so I do get sneak attack.
Indeed.
Please describe. Please do more than 2.
Thank God. That's
Yes,
11.
describe. That's 2 kills for Alessander.
There's still like a standard dagger like stuck in the door next to this guy's head, and then this time the seeking dagger goes, and it just goes to just clip that dagger, but catches it, whips around, and just gets stuck in the side of the guy's skull.
And he slumps down lifeless. And your way is no longer barred.
You slump down, you see it. Olaf sees a tongue shoot out over his shoulder, wrap around the skeleton, and pull it back into the toad's mouth. So it shares almighty burp.
You're going to regret that when you turn back. How does that work?
I've stopped questioning anything with him.
What if it regenerates inside your stomach? Okay, I'll glue you back together.
Ribbit.
As I was saying, you are now looking into the interior of a mausoleum. It is dark, it is dusty. The floor is littered with crossbow bolts, and there are 3 skeletons laid on no, 2 now, 2 on the floor. And in the center of the room, an enormous skeleton has been hung up in the shape of a dragon, filling the full height of the tower. Imagine like the whale at the Natural History Museum sort of thing. Although it is missing its skull.
Who has the skull?
I'll have gone and got it, so we'll have the bit.
I'm happy for you to do that, yeah.
Sorry, it's properly storming here now. Take out the bits, kind of lay them somewhat ceremoniously on the floor.
I think someone did cast mending, so it is partially. It's not complete, but it is as intact as it can be. You spent time on it.
Okay, it's representative of a skull.
Yeah.
Do you think we need to reattach it?
I don't know. I don't know if this, admittedly, will do anything. I just hoped it would appease Vladimir.
Can I just do a basic? Oh, it's not even worth it. Can I do a perception check around the room just to see if
you can see lots of wires screwed into the wall in places. That's how the thing is suspended. You can also see lots of little slits in the wall, and you can see some writing about 10 feet up.
Can I read the writing that is 10 feet up, or is it an awkward angle?
What languages do you speak?
I speak Thieves' Cant, Common, Elvish, Sylvan, and Celestial.
No, you cannot. But you can point it out to the others.
Yeah, I will point it out to the others then.
Anyone speak Draconic?
No.
It's awkward for all of you then. There is some writing on the wall.
How terribly unfortunate for all of us.
A toad squeezes its way through like Winnie the Pooh getting into his own.
One long leg still outside.
Godfrey, I don't suppose you can speak Draconic, do
Mm,
That would be a bit convenient.
Godfrey.
Just get up there and see if you can stick it on. You're a dexterous fellow.
Where would the skull be?
On the end of the
At
neck.
the top of the tower.
Is it away from the walls, or could I maybe reach it from?
Yeah, the tower is tall but narrow.
Okay.
The question is whether you can climb and carry a huge dragon skull.
Yeah. What kind of condition are the walls in? Like, is it
because
just
of the little slits? You can see there are footholds that you could do it with. It's just obviously at least one hand would be on the skull.
Why don't you go up with a rope, get to where you need to be, and then lower the rope?
Yeah, so do that.
You, as you have a climbing speed and it is a climbable wall, I'm happy for you to do that. We'll say it's about 20 feet up.
Oh yeah, no problem. Alley up. Or alley up.
And if you lower the rope, I will tie the skull to the bottom.
Yeah, so I'll find a point where I feel quite comfortable and confident with how I'm positioned, one arm free at least. If I can use the wires to give me a bit more purchase and to like lean in, I'll do that. If I can use the rope to tie myself to something even better, but that might be pushing it.
I'm happy for you to tie yourself to some the sturdy wires, so that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're doing some pulling from the bottom as well. It's not just you up top.
Yeah, it'll
so,
be like
yeah.
a B-way. So it's just I'm kind of guiding it, but I'm not taking the weight.
I'm gonna say, just to check. Oh no, they're sturdy.
They're holding up a skeleton. They gotta be.
Yeah. Yeah, between you, I'm not even going to make you do an athletics check. Between you could haul it up there. Yeah, and there would be. I mean, I don't know enough about this. There'd be some sort of, I guess, wire and base that you could secure the skull to. Like it was there previously. So yes.
So I just find that the random ends that have kind of come loose and are now just and reattach them. And try and politely, respectfully place it back.
Well, it's a delicate process, so I'm thinking maybe sleight of hand. You're good at that anyway.
Okay.
Just check.
Please roll more than a 2. Only a 9, but that's 16.
Oh yeah, it's fine. You managed to do it. Yeah, everything looks in place. Anything else?
Can I? Was the? We know the name of the dragon. Was it Argynvost, or is that just the name of the castle?
Argynvost. The castle's the Holt, so Argynvost.
So Argynvost. I'll say his name. I've read books. Names are important. I'll try it. Fuck all happens. Okay. I'm back down to the ground. But it doesn't seem to have done much or anything.
Once, when Argynvost was alive, there was a beacon that used to shine at the top of the tower and light the whole of the valley. I hoped it would be lit again if we returned the body to the rightful tomb.
Are there multiple levels to this tower, or am I just climbing this wall again?
No, there was another tower, but if I look outside, there is no light. Perhaps still it will be enough to sate Vladimir's temper if you wish to speak with him. You said he had potentially an item that you required.
It's going to be a rather delicate situation if this hasn't worked.
So there's another tower that has a beacon on it.
Yes, in the mansion itself.
Suppose we have to go up there then. It's going to be that important. We need to pay our respects. We need to do it dutifully.
Do we need to speak with your associate first, or lighting the beacon?
We can bypass where he is, but it's up to you.
We'll do what we can first. If you think that he is more likely to talk to us in a less aggressive manner for doing these things, then we should do them. So we've returned the skull. All we've got to do is light a beacon. It can't be that difficult, can it? Can it?
I suspected maybe.
Okay. Well, we've done worse things. We've just fought a witch riding a flying dragon skull. So this will be fine. It'll be fine.
I
Yes, it will be.
am sorry that this, in its lone deed, does not seem to have achieved anything that we can see, but I, as a member of this order, appreciate you returning Argynvost to his home.
It's the least we can do for the support that you have offered us.
It's not as if we were expecting a, ticker parade or, fireworks or some such, was it? We were just doing the right thing. Unless we were expecting that, I don't know.
I was hoping the beacon would light. I can't get out past this toad. Are you heading up to the roof, basically?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's stop moving. I'll just take you all there because you can go via the staircases that just go straight up, and you'll bypass where he was before. Let me copy and paste. Our motley crew. Haven't seen this map in ages. I think there's more to this map that I've forgotten. Do you want to stop at the roof, or do you just want to go all the way to the top to where the beacon is? Because Godfrey will show you the way.
If we can go all the way up without
You can from
hassle,
those stairs that you are at by the chapel. Yes, you can. Oh, no. I'll listen. Wait. Sorry. You'll climb the narrow staircase, having quite a lot of problems getting the toad through, but it's doable. I believe they have a sort of natural lubrication, some of them.
mucusy.
Gross.
Yeah. I should just follow on behind, making on ribbit, and squeezing up through.
And where are we? End of my documents on it. The wooden stairs climb to the peak of this tower. There's a stone floor and a 30-foot high pitched roof. You can see some birds roosting in the rafters, coming and going through some small holes, and some windows set into the walls. Each window has a lattice work of transparent glass. And if you look out through the windows to the north and east, you can see the recognizable cloud of Valaki, smoke from little chimneys and such. Maybe even the top of a little... No, you wouldn't, because you burnt it down. To the south, you'll see the rivers heading... the river flowing towards the marsh where you just came from, and to the west, you might glimpse the abbey on the mountainside. In the center of the room is a a beacon. You can see it's where someone would light a torch that would shine out from this point.
Well, I have a torch here.
I also have some degree of magic that can work.
I step down the stairs a little bit.
I would just light a torch and throw it in, I guess. Giving Alessandra time to get down the stairs.
Yeah, you can do that easily enough. A warm glow will fill the room, and indeed, the mirrors all around, it acts like a lighthouse to some extent. The light isn't very bright, but it is a lit beacon.
Does it resemble the beacon I was almost blinded by whilst exploring Argynvost previously?
It aesthetically, yes, but you wouldn't call this light blinding.
Do you mind if I tried something slightly different, Olaf?
Try whatever you want. I mean, have you considered that this is just a beacon and we shouldn't expect more of it?
With the damage the skull sustained, I am reluctant to believe that it's going to work as intended, but at the very least, we can do something a little more. Oh, I have the spell Beacon of Hope. I forgot about that. That would be fitting. But no, I'm going to cast Daylight on the beacon. So I will use that. Boop.
Oh dear.
Sorry, I was not expecting that. But yes, a little miniature sun will appear amongst the flames and start belting out a lot of bright sunlight.
Indeed it does. The light shines much brighter than just the flames. Sorry. Godfrey will say it is good to see the beacon lit again, and this light is more like the light it used to shine. Is this permanent?
Unfortunately, I don't suspect so. I think we'll have perhaps an hour with the beacon lit in this fashion.
This beacon can be seen from every point in this valley. Our Lord Argynvost used to say, in times of trouble, people could look to it for hope. It is just a light, yes, but it was a symbol for so many at the time when Strahd waged war against us.
And ours hope is better than hopeless.
Indeed. I will, when you are gone, tend to this flame so it continues to burn.
Respectable duty to undertake.
I admit, I hoped when you brought the skull back to the rightful resting place, it would light once more without us having to do this. It was some sort of enchantment by Lord Argynvost, but it seems that magic is gone.
Well, if our mysteriously disappeared elven companion had heeded our repeated screams of we need the skull intact, perhaps it would have worked.
Perhaps. But we have done as best we can and honored him as best we can.
Right, we should probably go and speak with this Vladimir. Sorry, I would try not to sneeze. Who would have
Don't
thought
hold it in, it's bad for you.
I'm
I
allergic to
miss
colds as
sneezing.
well.
Who would have thought an undead creature would need to sneeze, but apparently I do. It's looking at the sun, you see.
Let's talk to Vladimir then.
Hopefully having the beacon lit for an hour will make him considerably more palatable to deal with.
Do you want to go straight to where he is?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Quick DM question before we do anything.
Mm-hmm.
When you're wild shape, do you get affected by the equipment you're wearing in the same way?
It transforms with you. I guess it depends on the effect. You mean your robe? Where is your robe? Let me reread it. Robe of eyes. I mean, you keep your perception, don't you? So I guess you would.
In that case, then, when the daylight spell, well, Godfrey and Luca were having a discussion. What Alessander and Olaf would have seen was the code getting more and more agitated. More and more agitated, and sort of moving around and turning around in different directions. And then as they turn around to leave, he just leaps randomly off the edge of the tower.
Is Magus okay?
Have you made a decision on what direction 6 is?
Yes, it was there. Off the edge of the tower.
Where ping for me?
So
Okay.
I was stood there.
Okay, you're on the 3rd floor of the tower, so 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet, 10 feet. That will be... It's a d6 for every 10 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is Magus doing?
That's what I was just wondering.
I really hope that giant toad has got more hit points than I expect.
It does! You will see... you will see the toad just leap off the edge of the tower and... not quite... because of the way toads look, you think he might have splatted, but he hasn't turned back into maggots. You've seen him wild shape before, and eventually you do see it get back up, back down in the graveyard.
We're taking the stairs, right?
Yes, we are.
I'm just going to walk, yes.
You
think
could
it's
go
okay?
back down and grab him.
So the toad will flail around for a bit down the bottom, and then just the flesh on the back begins to bubble, and it'll slowly reduce in size. It'll be back with Magus, who's sat on his bum in the graveyard, looking very confused. And I don't know. I'm just not really looking aware of what's going on around him.
When we get there. Magus, are you okay?
Here's Alessandra's voice. His head just sort of shoots around the direction he heard the voice. I think I might need a minute. Could someone give me an hand?
I'll go
Why?
over and help him
Why?
up. I don't know what he's asking for a hand for, but
Why?
hey ho.
Why did you jump off the tower? Not to make sense. And
I think I may have accidentally blinded our friend.
I didn't mean to, did I? I panicked a little because all of a sudden there was this flash of light and I could see bugger all.
I'm sorry about that, Magus.
Just let me know in future if you don't mind. That was a little shocking.
I will keep your sensitive eyes in mind the next time.
Magus, can I ask, have you always been 4 foot tall? Have I never noticed this before?
But as long as I remember.
You always seem much bigger to me.
I should take that as a compliment. If
You
someone wouldn't mind giving me an hand till hopefully I start seeing again.
I'll help Magus up and I'll lead him around.
It lasts a minute, doesn't it?
Unless you want the piggyback. I'll give you a piggyback if you wish.
I think I should be all right shortly. I think things are starting to take shape again.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on him? Because I feel bad I made him jump out of a window.
He's not really hurt.
Oh no, you're not hurt anymore, are you? Because it wore one off the toad.
The wild shape takes it.
Yeah. God, I remembered that before I wasted the spell.
Indeed.
I'm all right.
There's another one of those annoying undead peoples.
So what I did was put you in the next nearest staircase that would lead you to the floor where Vladimir is from previously.
And where was he? Was he in this room here?
No, that's where you found Godfrey. He was down this way.
One more undead fellow to kill temporarily before they come back tomorrow.
Well, as you open the door into this hallway, it will turn to you, sword ready, but it doesn't rush towards you.
I'll go first.
Hello? No. Give it a wave.
Godfrey will come to the front and say, "We wish to speak with Vladimir. May we pass?" After a moment of what you assume is contemplation or attempting to understand, it's hard to tell when something doesn't have facial expressions anymore. It stands aside. What do you see? What do you see? What do you see? You are the area where you're stood, Olav, is a collapsed ceiling. So you can see, if you look up, the open sky, and then what you're standing on is clearly the debris from where that roof has collapsed. So yeah, just a lot of broken tiles, shattered beams.
Where is he? There he is.
I think he's sat upon the chair.
He looks like he's kind of sat on the arm of the chair. He's like a casual kind of guy now. Or perhaps he's got bad hips, being undead. Can't stand up from being fully sat down, so he just sits on the arm.
You walk into what looks like it used to be an audience hall. Once you manage to sift through the rubble behind you, the floor is littered with, like the rest of the castle, no one is upkeeping this place. It's dusty. There are bones and rusted weapons and armaments, variety of insignias and makes. And at the top of the room, you see a large wooden throne, obviously carved to resemble a dragon with unfolding wings. And behind that, three tall windows. And slumped in the throne is an armored skeleton, one gauntlet wrapped around the hilt of a great sword. It looks motionless and dead.
That's how I look when I'm sleeping, so probably not dead.
Excuse me, good sir.
Vladimir.
Very slowly, he will lift his head to face you. You have lit our beacon. Why?
Yes, and we have returned the skull of your master.
I appreciate the deed, but the question still stands. Why?
It was the correct thing to do.
And we seek allies to destroy the devil Strahd.
There is no monster I hate more than the devil Strahd. He slew our leader. He destroyed our order, an order to which I devoted my life. But Strahd has died already once. cannot be allowed to die again. This is his hell. This is his suffering. You must not defeat him.
But leaving him as he is causing hundreds of other people to suffer. Surely neither you nor Argynvost would have wanted the people of the valley to be tormented perpetually.
If you kill Strahd, the people still trapped. Our souls are still trapped. We exist to populate his hell.
With respect, Vladimir, I am not interested in being a puppet in someone else's hell.
This land was here before Strahd. I'm certain of it. He's corrupting it, and it's been corrupted. Needs to be put right. Just because it's hell for him now, don't mean it has to be hell always for everyone.
How do you propose to do this? Lighting beacons. False hope to a damned people.
But even false hope is better than no hope. People deserve some right to believe there's a chance things would be better. Can be better.
Belief is not an action. You have still not told me what you propose to do if you defeat Strahd. We endure. How does this solve your problem, the people's problem?
I believe that the mists are linked to Strahd, and if we kill him, then the mists will drop and all of the trapped souls here can leave. My intention has always been to remove the head from Strahd's shoulders. And if indeed this is his hell and he will live again, then let him live again alone. That sounds like a much worse hell to me than having innocent souls trapped here for his pleasure and his play. He sees us as playthings, nothing else.
He is undead. You remove his head, he still comes back.
There has to be a way.
But you do not know it, and you come to me seeking help. I do not know it.
Do you know how he became that way?
No.
We have a book that may tell us just that.
You will defeat the devil with a book.
We will defeat the devil by learning about his weaknesses and using them against him. He was a man before he was whatever he is.
At
Argyn.
first.
I was just going to say, surely you can presume that Lord Argynvost understood the value of knowledge and information. The place has fallen into some disuse, but it still seemed to carry its fair share of tomes and books, as decrepit as they may be.
That is true, but you are coming to me without answers. You have not yet found or read this book you speak of, that you put so much faith in. And what do you come to me for?
We have read a portion of that book, but a fated Taroko reading suggests that you have an item that would grant us an advantage against Strahd.
You do know something. I will not part with it, so you can play with the devil just for things to return to how they have always been. The devil's prison is perfect as it is.
I would disagree. Apologize, Olaf.
No, I am with you.
A prison for, like Olaf said, a prison for Strahd is not perfect so long as there are innocent people who are undeserving of the torment suffering.
Do you even know how long you sat there blind to what's happening?
I am not blind.
The longer you're doing nothing, the more time you're giving him to turn this into less of a hellscape for him. He's playing games with people and pursuing his own wants. I believe this is more of a prison of your own hatred more than a prison of his.
Make a... Who's done the most talking? I would say Olav or Cedric, or you can both make a check, or you can choose to help one another to make a persuasion check.
I'm okay at persuasion, being a paladin, but I'm not brilliant.
I will give you a that thing. What's it? Advantage, because my persuasion is 0.
Okay.
Cedric
Yeah,
is
+6.
not a charismatic boy anymore since he's been Frankensteined.
Your deeds prove your good intentions. We are allies in our mutual enemy. You have come to me with half-formed ideas. Where is your plan?
We are in the early stages. We are seeking information. We are seeking weapons. We are seeking weaknesses of his that we can take advantage of. It is too early for a plan. He has someone outside he wants to meet us for dinner. And unfortunately, because those who are our allies do not seem to want to give us any information, we kind of have no choice but to meet with our enemy.
I do not respond well to passive-aggressive tones.
Well, how about just the full aggressive tone? You are either with us and part of the solution, or you are against us and you are a barrier that we must overcome. I would much
Yes.
prefer a friend.
I don't think this is a productive course of discussion, Olav.
This tone, I recognize. This tone, I know how to respond to. And he will stand up, and he will, it's not sheathed. He will wield his sword in a defensive position. And you were really close there until you decided to talk to him like that. You'd done so much, it felt like the right thing to know. Okay.
Is he moving to attack, or is he just in a defensive position? Because I don't have a weapon drawn.
Oh, okay, he's moving to attack.
Okay, well, I'll cast Crown of Madness on him.
You're gonna have to roll your initiative.
I apologize, Magus, but I now understand what you meant by various people view you as an asshole.
Let's get rid of
What did
Grey.
Magus
He
do
doesn't
to
need
you?
get involved.
Oh, did I say Magus? I meant Olaf.
You were
But-
really close. Why did you say that?
I don't know.
And Alessander the Dexterous is up first.
With no idea what the fuck I'm gonna do. Okay, I'll move forward. Raise my hands. And good sir, he speaks as a man who has seen much death. I'm sure you can understand his harsh words with a modicum of respect. We do not mean to fight you, we do not mean harm.
As I said, you have good hearts, clearly, but you have no conviction.
I believe you'll find we have conviction from us being here.
You are lost. You have hate and no plan.
And you are a fool, and I'll Eldritch Blast him.
I'm the coward. I will add.
22 to hit.
Hits.
Six damage. Second one. 18.
Well, let me just close this sheet. Why did I do that? Hits.
Nice.
We may not have a plan, but we damn well have conviction.
Show me. All of you.
Okay, I've done cantrip, so can I do a bonus action spell? Yeah.
Yes.
Sorry, it's a new spell. I'm just quickly checking it.
I'm rooting for you guys. I really am, but
The So he's reached out with one hand, fired 2 Eldritch Blasts. In the other hand, a flame, a black flame starts to appear and contort, and it turns into a shadow blade.
Nice.
So, question: what kind of lighting are we in?
It's morning, so there's light coming in through the windows. There's a lot of windows. They're very big, so it's relatively well lit. Yeah.
Oh darn it! Okay.
Not dim light.
Well, what does that give you?
It would give them advantage.
Advantage. That's fair. But yeah, I've got this for a minute, so we're good. That'll just be for my next turn. Thank you.
I didn't begin the combat. There we go.
It's a fantastic spell choice for Alessander.
It is. Boop-a-doo. Hello. Nope. There we go. You. No, he's already committed. Never mind. Let's do a fisting. Fisting against Magus from the Revenant. That was round the corner. First one misses. And second one, 15 hits. Right, don't take all this damage because you're not a sworn enemy. Two d6, 9 plus 4, a total of 13. Bludgeoning if it matters. And moving on to Ola.
I really wanted us to be allies. I'm not going to draw my sword. I am going to... you will see spirits start to swirl around Olaf again, and then he will just palm flat to the upwards. You'll just see them all shoot towards Vladimir. I shall use Control Undead. It's a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw, as long as he is CR 7 or below. And if he fails it, he must obey my commands for 24 hours.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, they always pass the save, though. It's never worked. Okay.
Good try. Good try.
I've got another one up my sleeve, don't worry.
Yeah, he's CR7.
Step in front of Alexander. Is he CR7?
Yeah.
Okay, so it would work. But I can only do it once a day, so it sucks because it never works. But it's always worth a go. That one time, it could diffuse all of this until tomorrow.
Anything else from Olav? Yeah.
No,
Cedric?
I can't do anything else.
I assume you're gonna get your stupid spirit friends.
Yeah, stupid friends.
Yes, I am. But as I move forward, Cedric will probably have a moment of going, well, I definitely have conviction because I've died and I'm still here fighting. I may have the amblings of a plan, but I will confess I don't think I have a great deal of hate. I'm not even sure I'm capable. But I'll do what I have to. And I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians, of course. Oh no, that's Speak with Dead. That's the wrong one. At 4th level. And up.
I will. What do I need to remember to do? Wisdom save 16 on his turn. Or is it now? When you cast?
When you cast a spell, you can designate any number of creatures.
First time on its turn, or starts its turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okie dokie. I will remember. I will. Because how can I ever forget it?
I'll remind you every time.
Oh, sorry. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
And Magus.
See Magus kind of hold his stomach and then he lets go this almighty burp looking straight at the skeleton.
Is it a poison spray?
It's a thunder wave.
Oh! Okay. Con save. It saves. Still half damage? Yeah.
Wait.
Okie dokie. It's all important. Anything else?
And I will back away.
Good.
I'm going to run away to the top corner there. Do a bit of attack, I guess.
Okay. Just looking at the next thing. Okay. So Godfrey?
You attack me as a reaction because I just ran away.
Oh, yeah. You really like remembering to get hit.
Only fair. You got me.
Again, not all of this. So that is 3 plus 4, 7.
I'm running away. There's another bugger coming up from behind us.
So Godfrey?
So Godfrey is going to dash into melee with a Horn Guard.
Vladimir, listen to them.
And that's it for him.
Okay, dokie. And then it is Vladimir's turn. Wisdom save.
Yeah. DC 16. And there's your damage.
He saves. Okay. He's taken radiant this turn. Good to know.
Taking 10 radiant.
Multi attack. Da, 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 da. Okay, good to know. And he's going to. Oh, is that a good idea though? Yeah, he fights recklessly. I'm going to hit Cedric once. We're going to hit Olav once. First one for Cedric. Thank you.
That's a miss.
Damn it. Second one at Olav.
That's a hit.
I should have edited all of these.
Don't forget to add
Okay.
+3.
So, wait a minute. 17 slashing. 17 so 20 in total. Ignore the extra.
Oh.
Again. Ugh. And that's all we can do. So, oh, it's on his turn. And top of the round, Alessander.
Move round. Flank with Cedric 2.0. And
I'll
let's
accept that.
Hey, it's making progress. He's trying. Shadow Blade attack. Yes, nat 20. And that was an advantage, but it's pointless because I've rolled a nat 20. Critical. So that'll be 16 psychic. Please tell me psychic does something.
It doesn't do as much damage as you hoped it would.
I haven't used it before. It was worth a go, but I do get sneak attack.
Which is also doubled.
Yep.
6d6, nice.
So that's 20 sneak attack damage. And then, yeah, offhand dagger attack. Which will only do like 1 damage if it even hits, but hey ho, let's go for it. Flanking advantage. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, 4 piercing damage.
Best you could do.
Yeah.
You took a nice chunk off.
And that will end my turn.
Revenant time. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We can get to Olaf. Okay. Wisdom save because it's entering. It fails. Are you wanting to roll again or just apply the same? Oh, you've done it.
Yeah, 15.
Not bad. Apply damage. And let's long sword. Is that the best thing we can do here? No. Cedric, you'll pass this, but we'll try. It stares into your soul. Make me a wisdom save.
Right, so give me just one moment to have a look at things. No, it's fine. Crushed it.
You did. Moving on, Olaf.
I'm going to try something. Crown of Madness on Vladimir. I know he's got a very good save, but wisdom for DC 14 wisdom save. Oh, he needs to. Oh no, it's not his go. It's my go. Yes, he is now charmed, and I am going to
being charmed.
Is he immune to being charmed? Shit. Okay. Well, we know that now, I suppose. That's all right. Nothing of mine ever works. I should just stick to.
These are great tricks.
What?
These are great tricks.
So I was going to say, I get advantage on persuasion. I was going to say, give me a sword, and then he's armed, and then he's not armed, but it doesn't work. Okay, that's it. That's my turn.
Given what we've seen of Sir Godfrey, I don't know if giving him your sword would specifically make him less dangerous.
No, have his sword. I'm sure his sword is pretty stonking.
They've all got really
Yeah,
sturdy fists.
I still think he would punch really hard. I
His
don't think he
sword
would
does
be.
4d6. I don't think his fist is going to be worse than that.
Cedric, it's your turn. I keep calling you Cedric now. Didn't you want to be Sergei? I'm confused.
I've been
Why
calling
did
me.
Why
I've
did you
been
roll a
calling me.
saving throw if he's immune? Just to tease me.
I've been calling him Cedric all day as well, so it's fine. Oh well, I don't want to do that. That would be silly. Right, I'm going to look into that option later. I'm going to. I'm gonna try a sacred flame
On
on
Vladimir.
Vladimir. Yeah, see what happens.
He's not the most dexterous boy.
Oh my god, he's not.
Hit me.
And then Blessed Strikes also. So 17 radiant damage.
Nice. For a cantrip, nice.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No. I would like to step away from him, but I don't want to get punched in the face. So, I'm going to stay where I am.
Good decision. Magus.
Glance at the window, and a beam of pale light comes through the windows and hits the ground in front of them. Among all the people fighting in the middle, and I cast Moonbeam.
Knew it. Yep. Place your template. That's a start of turn thing as well, isn't it? Yeah.
Lovely. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, on turn or starts its turn, it's engulfed in ghostly flames before searing pain, blah blah blah. And then with my bonus action, I will hit Olaf with another 4d6 of healing.
Is that to apologise for the fact he's currently in a moonbeam?
Yeah, it's 5-foot radius, so it's gonna hit him and the other two as well, isn't it?
It's going to hit the Revenant, Olaf, Cedric, and Vladimir.
14 points of healing for Olaf.
Thanks.
Is that all?
That's all.
For this one's turn, where is it? There it is. Magus, you've seen these before. A ghostly warrior comes into view before you, but it can't do anything. That's its turn. So Godfrey.
Well, let's give Vladimir some punching.
Well, has he got no sword?
I think he does generally a bit more with the sword, with the fists.
Oh,
Because you've
okay.
got 2 attacks.
Yeah, because he gets 2.
Ability. Mhm.
So the first one, ta-da.
Definitely hits.
So that would be a whole 9 damage on the first one.
Okay.
And now I have to freaking do it again because the option disappeared. I don't think that one hits.
I wasn't looking. Sorry. No, it doesn't.
Well, that's it. And at least Olaf has advantage now.
Advantage now, yeah. Vladimir has 2 saves to make.
Yes, he does.
Are they both wisdom? Is
They're
Moonbeam
really
wisdom as well?
Constitution, Moonbeam.
Constitution, okay. 1 wisdom, 1 con. It's hey, it saves on both. Roll your damage, heal half it.
So 8 radiant damage.
And another 7 radiant damage.
Thank you. Add half damage. Add half damage. And it is going to Great Sword. It can't regenerate. Cedric, as you are causing a problem, and it now has advantage.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that hits.
Ignore. We need to work it out.
Don't forget any undead gets +3 to their damage within 10
16.
feet of me.
Thanks, Matt.
That includes you. And
16 and a con save for your Spirit Guardians, please.
Yep, let me just math how many that is. I think that puts me down to 45. And then a con save.
You're fine. Damn it. But does he have advantage? No, he doesn't. Okay, so he's going to go for you again because he's a warlord and appreciates advantage. And you are still the biggest problem. The monsters know what they're doing. That is a total of 22 slashing damage.
Ah.
And another con save from you, please.
Shit, yes. I'm fine.
Okay. God damn it. I really just... It's just a personal DM vendetta now against Spirit Guardians. This one's turn. Alessander, Olav. Boo.
Boo. What?
Joy, we've got a dickhead next to us.
Which one?
But it needs to make a wisdom save because it's in your Spirit Guardians.
It do. Oh, what is that?
You fought them downstairs. A phantom warrior, a spectral warrior.
Oh, those very polite but yet somehow rude.
Yeah.
That's 12 radiant damage.
Thank you for your radiant damage. Moving on to Alessander.
Well, I have noticed that the Shadow Blade didn't do as much damage as I had hoped.
Yeah.
A waste of a spell. I'll drop it. And I will do... Have I got this right? Green Flame Blade.
Nice.
And then I make an attack with my normal weapon, don't I?
Mm-hmm.
So that'll be the Seeking Dagger. On Dickhead Blake, that I can't remember the name of. And it's pointless. Oh, 17. So there was a 9, not a 6.
Beats.
Meets beats. So there'll be normal damage. which is 9 piercing plus sneak attack. Oh, that would have been an advantage anyway. I forgot that. Oh well. Oh, that's the shittiest sneak attack
Oh,
damn near
dear.
imaginable.
Yeah.
And then with Green Flame Blade, the second guy, so the other guy next to me, will take 8 fire damage. I think that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
I've
Isn't it?
just had an itty bitty nose, and at level 8 you should be doing 4d6 sneak attack damage.
I'm not at rogue level. This was the
Oh
thing
yeah,
Matt
of
said
course.
earlier.
Yeah. You're part warlock. I forgot that. Never mind. I rescind my statement. Apologies.
Anything else, Alexander?
Okay, 1 second. So that was bonus action, green flame. No, 1 action of Green Flame Blade, which includes the attack made by the Seeking Dagger. Then that was that. So I've still got my bonus action.
Bonus offhand, yeah.
Bonus offhand. Which I keep getting to do as advantage. So 1 second. I'm just not doing very well because I keep rolling the same. 13 does not do anything, does it?
No,
Okay.
but we could try.
That'll do.
Revenant Stupid steps even more into the moonbeam. Con save for it. (21) It saves half damage.
Yeah. 5 points of radiant damage.
Thank you. Damage. And now it has advantage on you, Olav.
Also, Spirit Guardians.
Oh, for Wisdom save. Roll your damage because it'll happen anyway.
14.
It failed, so it takes.
Full.
Where is it? 21.
Oh shit! It is 21. I was reading your saving throw, not my damage.
And it fails to hit Olav because it's blinded by all of these goddamn lights. Olav, you need to make a con save because you are in the moonbeam.
Luckily for me.
Shit, I didn't think it affected that light.
Yes, it does.
Great.
Oh, bollocks. Sorry.
It's all right, roll damage.
I was so sorry.
It's all right. You gave me 14, so I'm really... I'm still 3 up, in theory.
He's right. Now, please do take your turn.
Okay, I'm going to stop trying to do clever things because they never work. And I'm just going to draw my greatsword. Bonus action, branding smite. And then 2 attacks with the greatsword. Silvered, if that matters. Forgot advantage as well.
Revenants aren't that good when they can't regenerate. Oh, hey.
So get ready for this damage. But I'm going to put a smite into it as well. So this will be an extra 2d6. And so it's 4d6, isn't it? Hang on. 2d6 plus 2d8.
That's 3.
56 points of damage
Mother.
on the first hit. Because you'll see I left trying to like basically finish it peacefully, trying to control the undead, and then trying to charm him. None of which works, so we will just draw it, and you'll just see all the spirits swarm around his sword, and then brutal blow. And that's just the first one. Right, second hit. Probably missed now. That's fine. I can live with it if I do. Oh.
That hits.
This will be a bit more mundane. 15 slashing damage. So that's 71 in total.
Anything else?
Yeah, I'll just say, how is that for commitment, you undead son of a bitch? Yes, I'm always the peacemaker.
I'll tell you later. Okay. Cedric, you need to make a con save.
I do need to make a con save. I had forgotten about that con save, even though I was dreading that a mere moment ago.
What's the con save for?
Moonbeam.
ooh.
Moonbeam, I feel
Oh.
awful. Totally didn't read that.
It's all right. I kicked the fight off without meaning to. You're like accidentally moonbeaming us all. It's it happens.
Only 5 points of damage for you, though, Cedric.
I think if Veronica had popcorn, she'd be eating it now. But it looks like you got ice cream instead, which sounds like a better option.
It's couldn't be further from ice cream.
What is it?
It's like a tuna rice bowl.
Oh yeah, that's not ice cream.
The dinner's
Sounds-
still the same.
Sounds tasty.
Oh, it's lovely.
Shit. So I am going to take a risky little gym-style plan, and I'm going to lean down and touch the floor beneath beneath Vladimir, and I'm going to cast Stone Shape. And I'm going to try and turn sections of the floor around him into kind of like a mid-chest stockade to try and like restrict his movement so he can't swing at us.
In the chat, please.
I have alternative plans if you say that is not doable.
I mean, that's a level 5 spell, right?
It's level 4.
Okay, 4. So.
I mean, he's near death.
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he's near death.
Oh, well, in that case, maybe I won't do that.
Yay or nay?
Nay, if he's near death. I'm going to instead try to turn undead. So, can every undead in the room... Well, everything else has to make a...
The polite chaps.
What was it? Sorry.
It's a
Wisdom save.
DC 16 wisdom save, yes. Also, bastards. That fails.
And what can I put on it? No, that's the wrong thing. That's not what I meant to do at all.
Would that do Olaf too?
It would also theoretically do me.
It's
I would become scared of myself.
It does say in Reborn that they're not affected by turn undead.
You.
Because otherwise he'd turn himself, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
It'd be like,
Funny.
Thing for
I would
want
turns.
to.
There we go.
And the other one.
The other one, yes. All revenants cannot be harmed by this. So Phantom Warrior again.
Well, at least I'm affecting something.
Oh, yeah, that one's turned. You done good. Anything else?
Well, I technically haven't Is that an action? It is an action. Shit. I am going to, seeing as I'm not using Stone Shape, I'm going to use Mass Healing Word.
Isn't well that bonus action?
isn't
It
that
is a
10 minutes? Oh,
Nice.
No. Prayer of Healing is...
prayer of healing is 10 minutes.
Yes. Mass Healing Word is a bonus action. Boop. So I get to pick. I get to pick 6 people. It says it doesn't affect undead or constructs, but presumably that would still affect me and Olav because
Yeah.
otherwise, like cure wounds and shit wouldn't work. So I will give 15 to Olav, 15 to myself, and 15 to Magus. And then I guess the other lot are wasted because I don't need it. But also, when I cast healing spells, they restore hit points of 2 plus the spell's level, and I had to cast it at 4th level. So everyone gets an additional 6.
Ooh. Fancy. Oh.
I was included in that, so I don't think Blessed Healer affects anybody else. But that's up for Veronica to decide, because it could either be 6 additional healing to nobody or 6 additional healing to everyone except for me.
When you cast a spell of 1st level or higher that restores HP to a creature other than you, looks like it has to be someone else.
Yes, but I affected 2 other people other than myself with the spell as well.
I guess you can pick.
Well, I think it means he gets it.
I wouldn't. I view it as either no one gets it or everyone else except me would get it.
I think it's you. I think when you heal someone else, you get
Yeah,
6.
Yeah, other than you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh no, you're right. Yeah, other than you,
Yeah,
you can get.
I was misreading that entirely. So
So was
Little
I.
gift for being a nice boy. It's
yes.
like, oh, you've healed someone. Here, have a little back heal.
Wait, shit! I've just. Oh fucking hell. So that's it. Are you determining that Blessed Healer is counting for me?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's V's decision.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Nodding.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yes. In
well, in that case, because I affected Olav and Magus, I get 12 because I healed 2 people.
Oh. Nice.
And my brain has become porridge. I'm actually looking pretty good all of a sudden.
I don't know if you would get 12 looking
I
at the
don't
one.
know that you'd get.
It just
Okay,
says
I'll.
hit points equal to 2
2
plus
plus the spell's level.
Okay, yeah, I'll
There
knock.
you-
I'll take six away. That's fair. I'm still looking pretty good. Again.
Magus? Nope, sorry.
No, that was it. I was just going to say that was it.
Magus?
As soon as I see that moonbeam start, as soon as see Olaf and Cedric look like they're being hurt by it, oh, by the mother's bugger it, I'm sorry. And I'll drop the moonbeam.
Oh.
It's fine. Keep it going.
Just give like Alessandra a go.
And I'll try this instead. Oh, bollocks, that's bigger than I expected it to be. Oh, I'm not doing very well tonight. I'm sorry, everyone. I'm just going to have that
I
go off
project
there.
out of it.
And just like the floor and the ceiling just erupt in next to us. And hopefully hurt that revenant there. Will they stop saving throws? Jesus. So it's half damage.
Yeah.
9 damage. That was a big spell slot for 9 damage.
Anything else?
I will shuffle round this bugger.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay. The Phantom Warrior is turned by Cedric. You are wisdom saving throw is what he's saying, right?
Although if he gets damaged, he's probably no longer turned, right?
Aha!
Don't know. You'll have to read what Turn Undead says.
Yeah, can you put it up? Could you put the text up again, please, Jen?
I mean, you've done doing loads of damage to him. What's the little red circle?
Jim, if you're talking, I can't hear you.
I was muted. No, the Turn Undead doesn't say that
It doesn't.
attack.
Which
I think we had the same discussion when Malice used it once.
what was I doing? I was applying damage.
It's turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage.
Well, we can't read, Jim.
Oh yeah, or until it takes any damage. He's right.
Oh,
Oh well. It brought me a little bit. It made no difference in the slightest.
I think your spirit tadpoles are doing a good job.
Yes,
Jim, does a 19 hit?
it does.
Total of 9. Some of that is force, if it matters.
Does not.
And from there, he's just going to use this advantage.
Also.
Oh, wait. Did we? Yeah. Also?
Oh no. Oh yes. I thought that 20 was the spectral trap.
'23 will hit.
Is this against me again?
It is. Stop causing problems, you know?
No, I'm here purely to be a problem.
God. No, wait. Do I want it to move? No, it's giving advantage. He'll stay there. Godfrey.
Yes, I see now. I really want to punch Vladimir, but I also don't want to rob someone of being. You know what? For the potential soppiness of it, I will take an attack. We'll just swing this normal.
He'll probably be back tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe. It's 13.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, plus the 3 from Olaf.
You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, yeah. So you remember the +3s on the bad guys? That it's really evil. That is.
Yes, it is.
Anything else from Godfrey?
No, no.
Vladimir will take his time to essentially do a 360 and look at each of you and say, "You have proven yourselves worthy. Take the amulet. Finish me if you wish. I will return." And he will essentially
wisdom saving throw.
bend his knee and oh yeah,
And then
fucking hell.
become shredded immediately.
We're probably better not to kill him because then he can call off all the other guys.
He fails.
Oh no, he's gonna die anyway.
Roll low, roll low, roll low, roll low.
You got a 12.
Well, he's dead.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's all right.
Godfrey,
We'll
call
be-
off the others. You're probably next in charge, right?
I've never had any power to control them.
We'll just
This
put him
may
in
have
his
been a
place.
fuck up. Wisdom save.
If it's any consolation, Vladimir probably would have been shredded to pieces by spirit guardians before he even got to say that.
Him have a chance. He's been trying. He
Sorry.
was rooting for you, but every time I was on the verge of saying, "You know what?
All right then.
You'd say something sassy."
That's 9 radiant damage.
That is 9 radiant damage. Are we still flanking with? Okay. 2 against Olaf. 18.
Yes.
Oh, didn't mean to do that. You must roll the attack. That's 10, so that's 7 something.
Is that
And
with the
3
+3?
fours. 13.
No.
Cool. Back to the top, Alessander. They are now mindless phantoms fighting, but they don't know why.
Seeking dagger. The one next to me. Oh,
Yay!
Nice.
It's a lot of 20s this game.
Makes up for the first freaking 2 hours of it. So
Yeah,
that's 11.
I'm thinking.
But it's in melee, so I get sneak attack, and that is also doubled. So that
30.
is 19 sneak
Enough.
attack.
Is it gone? Yeah, it's
30
gone.
damage total, and then off. Oh, you're dead. Offhand dagger throw at the other one. 17 to hit.
Hits.
And 2 damage. 2 piercing. on this one here.
There we go.
And that's the end of my. No, I'm going to take the time to. 5. I can move through space, can't I? So 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, I'll get over there.
Nice. Revenant's turn.
Wisdom save.
Yes. How could I forget, Jim?
I just want to make sure. Fuck it
Saves.
very
We're really
much.
good at saves. Anything else?
Well, I rolled a 19 in radiant damage.
We don't have anything to flank with. Injured. You're the problem.
Such a problem.
Cedric.
It's a miss.
It's a miss. Olaf?
Rash cleric. Olaf. Oh, yes. I shall give them a. What would Jim say? Cheeky stabbing with my great sword. But is that green bit like erupting earth? Is that going to break my legs or something?
No, it's just difficult terrain.
It's difficult terrain.
Okay, I can move there then. Yeah. I'm going to put a smite into that because it seems the right thing to do. $36 points of damage.
Olaf's shown up today, isn't he?
Wasted 2 turns doing fancy things that didn't work. 17 on the second one.
Yeah, hits.
And 40, so that's 14. 36 first one, 14 seconds. That's 50 altogether. Should just stick to hitting things. I shall take off another spell slot.
Cedric. Oi, Cedric.
Hello. Why did I mute myself there? Now that Vladimir has gone and we're in a much better position, I am going to throw. He's badly injured. But yes, I'll throw a nice little guiding bolt. Oh, no, I won't. Because I get disadvantage with that. I'm just going to Sacred Frame the Revenant next to me.
You know how their saves are like. Getting worse. Damage me.
So that and that. So that is 12 radiant damage.
Anything else?
No.
Muggles?
Feeling very disappointed in himself. Nothing but cause trouble. This
Well, it's a very small room. He likes the outdoors. You know,
not
he
his
doesn't get
favorite.
how rooms work.
Not his favorite environment, though. So I'm just going to blow smoke in the face of the thing in front of me and cast Hex on it and then stab it with my spear. Miss.
Yep, that's a miss. You doing anything else?
No.
Belly engine. Hey, Cedric.
Do your worst. Oh, also wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh my god!
See, you forget sometimes. Oh, okay. So that's 9 radiant damage.
Yeah. 21 to hit.
That one hits, yes.
There you go.
11 damage.
11 damage.
There's my constitution.
You're good. And what's his name? Godfrey.
Well, I suppose Godfrey is going to move over into this bit of area. And he's going to do some punching. So the first punch at the Revenant below him.
You're gonna punch a ghost. Okay.
Well, punch
Oh
the
no,
Revenant.
Revenant. Okay.
So
Yeah, hits.
good. So that is 9
5,
bludgeoning
9 plus
plus 3,
3.
12.
Not looking good.
Oh well, if it's still up, I'll punch it again. 16.
Hits.
Oh. And that one is a 17.
Describe.
I like to imagine Godfrey just like uppercuts the Revenant's head clean off. It's like one of those Street Fighter moves where it just goes, Shoryuken!
Yeah, ends up on a chandelier. Just swinging.
There would be a chandelier in the room, yeah.
Yeah. There's
Well,
no
now-
Revenant head on it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sandy, we're back to you.
Seeking dagger attack. Okay, so I'm hoping magic weapons work. We are flanking. Yes. 19 to hit.
Yep.
That's 9 piercing.
Yeah.
And 10 sneak attack.
Describe.
At this point, I am panicked. The main guy was dead. This guy's just.
Is it just me that Hazel
Nope,
is frozen?
Hazel
for? No,
froze.
no, Hazel's gone. This is sad. She finished it and everything.
Storm.
Yeah, she'll be back.
And now they're all dead.
I suppose
now-
I'll now drop
Yes.
Spirit Guardians.
Problem is, because he's dead, we don't know where the amulet is now.
He was wearing it, he said.
Oh. Good.
Yes, you can loot Vladimir for what's he got? He's got a +2 great sword.
That's probably more to your liking, Olaf.
He's got half plate armor,
Ooh.
and he has an amulet. Who wants it?
What does the amulet do? Do we know?
What did your fortune say? Let me find it.
I assume it's a holy item, but it can't be that holy if an undead's wearing it.
Also, whilst she's looking up the amulet, Olaf, would you like the half plate, or are you wearing full plate already?
I'm wearing full plate already.
I wouldn't mind the half plate then in that situation.
Go for it.
All you have is this card tells of a powerful force for good and protection, a holy symbol of great hope. The One of Swords, the Avenger, the treasure lies in a dragon's house, in hands once clean, now corrupted. So no, you don't know what it does yet.
Well, it's about 10 o'clock.
Holy items.
It's Davy says he'll take the half plate armor. You're not trying to survive in Ravenloft, Davy. You don't need
Half
it.
plate in the desert?
Yeah, you're gonna cook.
God. It's like permanent heat metal at all times.
Ooh.
But considering Hazel has disappeared and it is about 10, shall we just leave it there and we can come back to the discussing the amulet next week?
Works for me. I won't say no to the sword.
No, and I won't say no to the half plate. That's why I just said the amulet.
Well, yeah, because the amulet, if it's a holy item, is that a cleric thing, or is it just an anyone thing? We need to find out, don't we?
Yes. If only we had someone who could cast Identify.
We just need to get outside and fit out being this tower.
We probably shouldn't figure it out in front of the carriage driver Rahadin. Would probably be unwise. We also need to figure out if we're going to be leaving it somewhere safe along with the book, because taking both to Ravenloft probably wouldn't be wise.
I'm feeling kind of bad that we're going to take all of his weapons and armor away from him. I can't decide whether to leave my old sword with him or just, like, maybe he's better just fisting things.
I think he's quite happy to fist things. And besides, I'm sure there's plenty of equipment around here he could use in a dire situation.
I don't really want to carry two of these great swords around. They're kind of big.
Well, I believe one for him then.
Very well. So I'll take his sword and I'll put my sword in his hand. I'll probably lift him up and put him in his chair, actually.
He's a heavy boy, but you can definitely do that. And I've given you the great sword, you can drop your sword.
I do admittedly feel slightly bad that I'm effectively stripping him of his half plate as well. So maybe I will give him my...
You're gone.
I was going to say maybe I'll give him my chainmail or like cover him a little bit so he's wearing more than just whatever ragged clothes he's been wearing for.
Yeah, no one wants to see
long.
an undead in his underpants, do they? Not really.
Not particularly.
Maybe some people do.
There is much armor still around. It needs polishing, but do not worry. I will look after him when he returns.
Very good.
Let's see how the half plate affects my AC. That seems wrong.
So is that a +2 longsword? Great sword.
Yes, it is.
Oh, the half plate's medium armor. I don't need it. My chainmail's better.
Are you putting clothes
Oh,
back on
really?
this man?
Unless somebody else
Is
wants
it shinier than my rather rusty plate mail? Just to swap some bits. So it
No,
doesn't
he's
look
been sat in that chair for several centuries.
It's just the rusty armor. Everyone's got it. Can no one else wear heavy armor? No, I suppose not.
It's medium armor, so
Medium armor. Oh, okay.
Magus can, but doesn't feel right.
no, it wouldn't. So yes, I suppose I am putting it back on him. I'm not going to strip him down and then just dump it on the floor. That seems incredibly rude. It's insult
It's
to
probably
injury.
like trying it on and we're like, oh, this is a bit heavy.
Probably just pick it up and
No, the
go,
other
oh no, this isn't quite what I'm looking for. I do enjoy the aesthetic though.
Oh, it's covered in dragons. It would be. That's what you've been around this place.
Sounds kind of nice.
Okay, I won't put the symbol in anyone's inventory yet then.
Yes, we can discuss that next time.
Just put it in someone's. Cleric makes sense. Holy items and clerics kind of go together.
I'll have a
Requires
look at it.
agreement by a cleric or a paladin.
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure I'm the right kind of paladin.
Okay, well, I'll take the amulet and I'll give someone else the book because somebody else needs to read the next chapter anyway.
Who wants the book?
Well, I'm going to give the book to Alessander.
Because he can't argue.
Well, also because they've been here the longest, so they're the person that I weirdly have the most affinity with, kind of, through broken memories. So I'll be like, oh, I'm going to give this to them next.
Cool.
Okay, sorry.
I will spend 10 minutes casting Prayer of Healing. Rubbish. Everyone gets 7.
I'll take 7.
Alexander doesn't need 7, but Magus as well, you get 7. I suppose Godfrey can have 7 if he wants it.
He doesn't
No,
need
he's
it.
unharmed. He's unharmed.
Of course, nobody's going to punch the zombie boy.
Okay, and you're giving the tome to
Alessander.
I'm going to move that over.
We shall put a 3rd level cured wounds into both Olaf and Sergei.
I'm fine. I've got save your spell. I will pump 15 lay on hands into Cedric.
Thank you.
And the same into me.
Basic edition is not my strong suit, I've learned.
There it is. Oh, wait.
Have another 2 points, Cedric. Sorry, that was enough roll.
That's very kind of you. You gave me the amulet and then you took it away. How incredibly mean of you. Right, shall we?
Yeah, shall I wrap up? Close the
Yeah.
stream. Say goodbye to.
Because nobody needs to
David.
see this boring bit of bookkeeping.
D&D is mostly bookkeeping, surely.
Well, yes, it is largely, but specifically.
Hey, Hazel's
Hello.
back.
Hello, Hazel. I'm giving you the Tome of Strahd.
Oh, okay. Do I need to be back in the game for this?
And no, because I think
Okay.
we're pretty much clocking it off now.
Okay.
Good night, Davy.
Davey,
Davey.
thanks
Good night,
for
Davey.
watching.
No game tomorrow. No game tomorrow. Am I right?
Sad. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's sad, but we can find something to do. Right, night. Bye bye.